Hey Jenny, welcome back. Episode 50, can you believe it?
I know, right? Time flies when you're nerding out about the future. So what mind-blowing topic are we tackling today?
Okay, so picture this. A world where we can predict the environmental impact of, times everything. That's what IBM's trying to do with their new environmental intelligence platform. Seriously, this thing is straight out of a sci-fi movie.
Hold up, environmental intelligence platform? That sounds intense. Are we talking Skynet, but for, trees?
Laughs. Not quite Skynet, thankfully. But it is pretty powerful. So basically, it's this cloud-based platform that pulls in all sorts of data, weather, climate, even satellite imagery, and then uses AI to help businesses understand their impact on the environment and how they could be impacted by the environment.
Okay, color me intrigued. But how does it actually work? Is it just like a fancy weather app?
Way more than that. It's got these APIs. Okay, APIs are basically like digital messengers that let different systems talk to each other. So these APIs can grab all sorts of environmental data, analyze it, and then use it to make predictions.
Predictions? Like pack an umbrella or invest in sunscreen type of predictions?
More like, this area might be at risk of flooding in the next 5 years, or this is how much carbon your supply chain is emitting. It can even apparently help farmers predict crop yields, which is, the actual difference between a good harvest or no harvest at all.
Whoa, that's huge! So it's not just about knowing the weather. It's about understanding how it affects, everything.
Exactly. And it's not just weather. They've got this geospatial data too, which is basically super detailed satellite imagery. I was reading that they're even working with NASA on this, which, instant credibility boost.
Okay, NASA being involved definitely makes it sound legit. But what's the catch? This sounds almost too good to be true.
Well, it's still pretty new. They just released the beta version, and it's free for now. But I'm guessing that won't last forever. And of course, there are, ethical questions. Who has access to this data? How's it being used? That sort of thing.
Right, because with great power comes great responsibility, as a certain web slinger would say. I can see how this kind of tech could be a game changer for, city planning, disaster preparedness, even just helping companies be more sustainable.
Totally. Imagine being able to predict where wildfires are most likely to start, or how rising sea levels might impact coastal cities. It's like having a crystal ball, but backed by science. I was just reading about how it can help track snowfall and removal costs. That seems pretty timely, right?
Oh, for sure. This is the kind of thing that could help us make smarter decisions about, everything. But it also makes you think about the bigger picture. What are the long-term implications of having this much environmental data at our fingertips?
That's the thing about technology, right? It's always evolving, and we have to keep asking those tough questions, how do we make sure it's used for good? How do we protect people's privacy? It's not just about the can we, it's also about the should we.
Exactly. But I have to say, despite all the potential challenges, I'm pretty excited about this. It feels like we're entering a whole new era of environmental awareness, where data and AI can actually help us make a real difference.
Me too. And you know what else is cool? It's not just for big corporations. They're the ones who'll probably use it the most, at least at first. But imagine if this kind of tech became accessible to, local communities, or even individuals. Think about the possibilities for citizen science.
Okay, now you're just getting me all fired up. This is what I love about our podcast. We get to explore these big ideas and really think about what the future might hold. And it sounds like, at least in this case, the future might be a little bit greener, thanks to technology like this.
Totally agree. It is a great time to be alive and see all of this unfolding. So, what do you say we wrap it up there for this week? I'm going to go do some more digging into this platform. I have a feeling we'll be talking about it again soon.
Sounds like a plan. Until next time, everyone, stay curious and keep exploring.